Okay, hello students. This is Mr. Columbos. Today we are introducing our new unit on phase change. My warm-up for you today is what do you notice about these three things? Ice, a glass of water, and gas. I want you to record as many differences as you see between them. Good job. These are all different phases of water. A phase is a noticeably different form or state of the same substance. These are all three different phases of water. Ice is the solid form of water. Water, a glass of water, is the liquid form of water. And water vapor is the gas form of water. They are all made of molecules. A molecule is a group of atoms joined together. What all things are made out of. Everything is made out of molecules. This pencil is made out of molecules. This piece of paper is made out of molecules. I'm made out of molecules. You are made out of molecules. Everything is made out of molecules. We can observe substances on two scales. A macro scale, which is large, is substances that can be observed with the human eye. So when I look at this glass of water, it just looks like a glass of water to me. But at a molecular scale, which is a very, very, very small scale, we see things in the form of molecules that are too small to be seen with the human eye. This is a water molecule. When you're drinking water, you're just drinking tons and tons and tons of these itty-bitty water molecules. There are three main phases in nature: solids, liquids, and gases. What are the three main phases in nature? A solid is what do you notice about what a solid looks like at a macro scale, and what do you notice a solid looks like at a micro scale? Yep, the key concepts here. A solid holds its shape. It holds its shape and does not take the shape of its container. A solid keeps its shape because its molecules only move in place, not around each other. Molecules are always moving, but solid molecules are only moving in one place. Liquids, what do you note? The second phase change is liquids. What do you notice about what you see about liquids on the macro scale and the micro scale? Good. A liquid flows and can take the shape of its container. A liquid can flow because its molecules move around, not away from each other. So at the macro scale, liquids flow around. They are in the shape of their container, and they can flow around and move around each other. What do you notice about gases? What do you notice about the macro scale of gases? What do you notice about the micro scale of gases? A gas has no visible shape and fills its container. So it completely fills this container. A gas does not have a visible shape because gas molecules can move away from each other. They're moving all around and away from each other. A phase change is that something that can be observed at the macro scale can be explained by a change at the molecular scale, which cannot be observed with the naked eye. So when things change from solids to liquids and liquids to gases, something is happening at the molecular scale. These are what our solids, liquids, and gases look like at the molecular scale. A solid moves in place. Liquids move around each other and take the shape of a container. Gases move away from each other and spread all around. So now we need to learn about, can these things change between each other? So do you think that phases can become different phases? Can solids become liquids? And can liquids become gases? The answer is yes. These things can become each other. A solid turning into a liquid is called melting, and a liquid turning into a solid is called freezing. A liquid turning to a gas is called evaporation, and a gas turning back to a liquid is called condensation. A phase change is when the molecules that make up a substance experience a change to their freedom of movement. This phase change involves a macroscale change in appearance. Let's do some practice questions. A student left a sealed jar of water outside her home. Water can be a solid, liquid, or gas. When she puts it outside, the water was solid. 12 hours later, the water has changed phase and was a liquid. What happened to the water molecules? A scientist has a container with a substance inside. At first, the molecules in the substance move away from each other. Later, the molecules move around each other. What change did the scientists observe in the substance? Which object has molecules that are moving? The glass of water or the ocean of water? Mario is making chocolate. In part of the chocolate making process, he changes the phase from a liquid to a solid. What happens to the molecules of chocolate when it changed phase? That's the end. Good job. Have a good day.